Hello, gorgeous, and welcome back. And here we are again with everyone's favorite pest. It's Tucker. Yay! He just likes being the star of the show. So, you know what? This may be our new intro. As long as he's awake, he can do the intro with me. How about that? So, today, I thought I would go ahead and do a really simple, basic look with stuff pretty much everybody should have, not all of the primers and setting powders and all of the stuff, just the stuff. Basic foundation, concealer, blush. I can do bronzer, I can do highlight, or, not everybody has that, not everybody wears that. So just eyeshadow, blush, little bit of pencil liner, mascara, lip liner, gloss, basics. So, not all glammed up, just kind of an everyday look. Almost a no makeup look. So we can go ahead and get started. Now, will you be happy if I put you down? Or are you going to fuss and chuff? We'll see. We'll see. Oop, swimming to get on bed. Okay. All right. So we will start off with our foundation. And this is my L'Oreal True Match. And I have been trying all sorts of foundations lately and like BB creams, and I am just not finding anything that's making me happy. So it's all very drying and mattifying. Now, this is again for people who don't necessarily have the beauty blenders and the brushes and whatnot to apply their makeup. And I did this for years, just applying makeup with my hands. And it works, and it gets in all the little spots and crevices and whatnots. I do need to get a bigger mirror because it's just a hair over compact size. I do love it, but it's not quite practical. Just a little on my nose. And I'm going to hit that with concealer anyway, but you can tell I slept on my face. My brows are all wonky. There. It's very simple. Make sure everything's blended. Okay. So there you go. Foundation, fingers. And frankly, quicker than a beauty blender and brush. So, concealer. Again, my Age Rewind. Starting to use her up pretty well. And just going in and just hitting the dark circles, that little bit of unfortunateness, with all of the products I've been trying lately. Had a little eruption. And that happens. Just going in and just patting it in. always around the eyes, try and use your ring finger. It doesn't have as much strength as your index. So you won't be pulling at the skin as much. And I just try and go in with a patting motion. Because if you drag, you're going to see the underlines coming through. Okay, so I've patted everything down. I think that's as good as it's going to get today. I just, the bags and dark circles under my eyes, yeah, the bags are bad enough. Just stamp Louis Vuitton on them and move along. It's luggage at this point. They're not happy with me. So, but simple, easy. Now, we are going to do a little bit of the loose face powder because most people do have a loose powder, or you've got like a powder compact, like a pressed powder compact. So I'm just going to put a little bit on here to just kind of set everything in place. Very lightly. There, just a little pat, not even, a lot of fallout flying around like it usually does with that stuff. So we're good. So we're going to do a little bit of blush. Got my favorite blushy brush here. I don't know what this is. I think this is an e.l.f. blush. e.l.f. blah, blah, blah. It says Coastal Scents, so not e.l.f. But anyway, it's my favorite. And this is a little bit of the Tarte Amazonian Clay blusher, and this is in Feisty. You're gonna just warm up the cheekies a little bit. I'm gonna take it back. And then I used to use the blusher to warm up the face just a little bit, kind of like a bronzer, but not going in as much under the cheekbones, under here, like where you would normally put a bronzer. Just kind of brushing it all around. And just warm up the face a little bit. Just very simple, very easy. Little fur, little fluff. All right, so that is that. I am going to curl my eyelashes first because I can just feel them being all wonky and weird. Just give them a good old crimp. My eyes are itchy today, but they're not running. So yay, it's a step in the right direction. All right, now I am going to do my eyebrows. Now, this is not a step that everybody has to do. I do because they just don't match my hair. And just very lightly. Now, in an absolute pinch, I have, and this is going to be for my girls with dark hair, I've used eyeshadow. I have used mascara, just a little bit. You know, just pull it out and just kind of touch it in a couple of spaces, and then use a clean spoolie or your finger or a flat straight brush and just pull it through. So, in a pinch. All right, hair again. I think my brush is shedding. All right, so eyes. We're going to go very simple today. I'm going to use my little Clinique duo here, Like Mink. And here's my big poofy brush. And go into the lighter shade here. Get out on my brush. A little tap. And just all over the lid. Lid, in the crease. Just very no makeup, no makeup. I cannot talk today. I did my full-time gig, and I think I broke my language center again. So that is just simple, just all over the lid, just a little bit of color. Just deciding which brush I want to use. Let's do this one. And this is just a little angled brush, not too terribly thick. I'm going to take this brown, and I do like the Clinique because it is very blendable and it builds up well. Just taking a bit in the crease and in the corner here, and we're doing that little sideways V. Just for some depth and definition. I'm going to take it about halfway in. Okay. Do the other side. And about halfway in. And then we're going to give her a blend. There's nothing on this brush. Just blend out those edges so it's all nice and seamless. Now I go in with the stamping and lightly pulling. You can do the circle method. You can do windshield washer. Now, windshield washer, when you have hooded, older eyes, is not going to slide as easily as if your skin was 20. I mean, it's not going to. So, kind of stamping in, pulling a little bit. Works for us more mature gals. All right, so very simple. You've got definition. You've got some color on there. Just making sure that they're even. Little fallout. Let's just brush it away. Now, I do have just this is NYX. This was an Ipsy bag, Ipsy NYX 01. I'm going to take this middle coppery color, which is just a hair darker than the Clinique. And I'm going to take that under the lash line here on a little pencil brush. Almost knocked over my coffee. Here we go. This one has a better tip on it. And this is what I mean by a pencil brush. It's just a smaller domed brush, and the bristles are usually quite firm. Just going to go in lightly and get that brown just right there on the tip. Give it a little tap. Just right under the lashes. Straight hair. Wow, I'm all about hair today. All about hair. There we go. And that's about 3/4 of the way, not all the way under. See, you don't want the little raccoon eye thing going on. So. Eyes. Very simple. Very plain. Not much at all going on there. And do a little lip. And that is way too bright. That is not a no makeup day. That is Clown Pink. Oh, here we go. There's a nice light, boring Wonder Liner. This is what flavor are you? Nude. Very simple, very easy. Nude. Of course, nude on most people is not quite this brown. I'm going to sharpen this bad boy. I'm getting drag. Lips are symmetrical. Did I go outside the... Oh, I went outside the lines. Okay. And then I've got a little Wet n Wild gloss here. This is a Flag Owl. Just a very light pink. And it's a gloss, not a stick, not a stain. I'm taking that all the way into the liner. Just very light pink, just a very kind of a almost naked lip. And then liner. Do liner before I do mascara. And this is my number 7 liner. This is a coppery color. Very pretty. I'll just take it all over, just right next to the lashes. And then I'm going to put a little in the waterline. Now you certainly don't have to do this. And this number 7 stuff just goes on like a dream. If you like the pencil liners, these are totally worth it. They don't have a whole lot of colors, but what they have, I love. So that is on. And we're going to do a little of the number 7 mascara. And this is I believe it's a brown black. Brown black. I love these curved applicators. They make my life so easy. And I just go root to tip, give it a little wiggle. And then I use the very baby end of it here to separate out any lashes that get stuck together. And rock back and forth motion on the bottom lashes. Here we go. And I usually wait till the first coat dries and go in with a second coat because I like, you've heard me say it before, I like the really long lashes that look like I have falsies. Little oops. We fix. Little oops, we fix. Alright. There, just a little fluttery lash. So that is it. Just a very simple, easy, breezy, beautiful look that took virtually no time to do. You know, it's stuff that most people do have in their, you know, in their collection and whatnot. Didn't go crazy with bronzer and highlighter and baking and contour. Didn't do any of that mess. Just simple, go-to, out-the-door makeup. So, as always, my social media stuff is down below. Take a look, hit me up, questions, comments, concerns. Like, share, subscribe, if you would. Hit that little post bell notification so you can be notified when I do have another video coming up. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to get out of here, get on with mine. His Majesty is having a nap, so we might be able to do stuff without him for a little bit. Bye, guys. Loves. Mwah.